This is Tamor Hussain reading for reviewer Stephen Petit. When Mario Golf Super Rush is at its best, chaos is what makes it tick. Its many unpredictable moments are delightfully humorous, adding a new dimension to Camelot's long-running sports series. Zany courses designed to look more like 3D Super Mario levels and a pair of new fast-paced modes turn the typically leisurely sport of golf into an action game.
Nice shot.
Super Rush tries to add to its variety even in its pair of control schemes, a button-based swing system and motion controls. The button-based control scheme differs slightly from previous entries. This time around, you click once to start your swing. Accuracy is determined by shift, marks outside of the meter that funnel outward. Off the tee and in the fairway, the marks are confined to the top, but when you have a bad lie, they start much lower, making it less likely to hit your shots on target. Super Rush's button-based swing system rewards finding the short grass. Motion controls, on the other hand, hark back to the simplicity of Wii Sports. Unfortunately, this doesn't really work when playing Super Rush's tricky courses. Full swings are manageable, but any shot that requires a delicate swing is too much of a guessing game. It was immediately clear that motion controls were simply incompatible with the elaborate designs Camelot created to highlight the new leading game mode of Speed Golf. That said, mastering the 3-click swing system, including shaping the golf ball, adding backspin, and tinkering with trajectories is more important than ever because the courses are littered with obstacles, which also make you think more about the type of shot you want to hit. In Speed Golf, you're racing to finish each hole as fast as you can. Each shot adds 30 seconds to your time, so you need to try to play well while maintaining a brisk pace. Speed Golf adds a new layer of strategy and chaos, since everyone plays simultaneously. An unfortunate downside to Speed Golf is that you can never admire your good shots because you're running down the fairway towards your ball. Battle Golf uses the mechanics of Speed Golf and cranks up the mayhem. It pits up to 4 players against each other in a stadium course with 9 flags to aim at. The first player to secure 3 flags wins. The twist here is that once a flag is claimed, it's gone from the game. Battle Golf emphasizes both skill and strategy. There are 2 layouts available, one that's fairly straightforward and another that's littered with enemies, obstacles, and hazards. Due to its design, Battle Golf conjures up even more random chaos than Speed Golf, making it an optimal party game with lightning-quick rounds that never have a dull moment. Each of the 16 playable characters are equipped with a pair of moves that can be deployed strategically in these fast-paced modes, Special Shot and Super Dash. For instance, Wario's Special Shot creates lightning strikes that toy with your shots. Yoshi rolls around on a giant egg when dashing, while Charging Chuck looks like a fullback trying to mow down the competition. Each golfer's unique Super Dash can help them to get to the ball faster, but it also can be a deterrent for competitors' progress, since you can knock opponents down while running. Meanwhile, a well-timed and placed special shot can knock other golfers' balls from a good position to a not ideal spot. These 2 central mechanics often look cool in motion and are incredibly useful in Speed Golf. It's clear why Speed Golf rules Mario Golf Super Rush when you step onto the links. With the exception of 2 traditional courses that look like golf courses you'd find in real life, Super Rush's courses teeter between absurd and diabolical, and I say this as a compliment. Ridge Rock Lake is set along cliffs surrounded by water and features broiders rolling across fairways, typhoons guarding greens, and wind tunnels that can send you and your ball up to another level. There's a lot of fun strategy involved here thanks to the elevation changes and the scattered layout.
Nice shot.
Balmy Dunes, a desert-themed course with towering pokies, giant sandbars surrounding the fairways, quicksand, and elevation changes galore, is a sprawling track that works wonderfully for Speed Golf. Because of the enemy placement, Balmy Dunes often forces you to get creative with shots, hitting fades around pokies, and high launching shots over those pesky sandbars. Another course, Wild Weather Woods, uses unpredictable conditions to mess with your game. Randomized spots on the course are prone to lightning strikes if you swing your club too far back, costing you a stroke and precious time. Meanwhile, biddy buds waddle across the fairway and piranha creepers poke their chompy heads out, requiring you to zigzag to your ball. The final course, Bowser Highlands, is a molten-themed track with lava bubbles emerging from the fiery depth, magmas creeping over the edge of danger, bob-ombs, womps, and chain chomps scattered across the fairways, and firebars circling platforms you need to cross. It's the most perilous course of the bunch due to the sheer number of hazards and obstacles, making for a fitting swan song.
Nice shot. Nice on.
Even though Super Rush features some of the best courses in series history, it's a tad underwhelming to only have 6 at release, especially since 2 of them, though great for traditional golf purists, feel like standard Mario Golf fare. Though Nintendo has vowed to release free post-launch content for Super Rush, World Tour for 3DS had 10 courses at launch. To unlock all of the clever and playful courses, you have to work your way through Golf Adventure as your Mii. As the tentpole game mode, Golf Adventure isn't the fully fledged role-playing golf journey it seems to be from the outset. It offers very little besides a primer to what Super Rush is all about. Despite the semi-open world layout with hubs for each course and NPCs scattered throughout, Super Rush's world feels shallow, with nothing to do besides the next mainline event. Golf Adventure doesn't even allow you to use motion controls, probably because you'd have a hard time reaching the credits. As a rookie working towards becoming a golf superstar, you earn badges that unlock new tournaments and courses. What's particularly strange about Golf Adventure's challenges is that you only ever play a full 18-hole round one time. It's often segmented into smaller challenges, where you have to shoot better than a certain score or under time restraints. And almost the entire roughly 6-hour campaign centers on speed golf. You only play short spurts of traditional golf and never in a tournament round. Like Mario Tennis Aces, there are a few boss battles, each of which utilize the mechanics in fun ways, even if they are short-lived duels. The lackluster Golf Adventure does have a few standout challenges at least. Ridge Rock Lake's cross-country golf event tasks you with completing 9 holes in under 40 strokes, but you get to choose which order to complete the holes in, which adds some welcome strategy to the breezy mode. Bowser Highlands is also markedly different in Golf Adventure, as it mixes fire and ice holes. The snowy holes feature Ice Bros, sliding freezies, and other Super Mario staples. The mix between fire and ice makes Bowser Highlands feel like 2 courses sandwiched into one, which winds up making a really interesting course that sadly can't be played outside of Golf Adventure. Unfortunately, AI-controlled golfers are absolutely horrendous in Golf Adventure, not just in the beginning, but all throughout the campaign. This presents an issue since speed golf requires you to wait for your opponents to finish the hole before moving on to the next. Watching Pink Yoshi turn away from the flagstick and chunk yet another shot into the rough after you're already done grows tiresome. And watching insert any character name actively aim away from the hole on a perfectly straight putt can become infuriating. The biggest blunder of Golf Adventure is that once the credit rolls, there's nothing really left to do. You can go back and level up your character and round out your set of golf clubs, but it's not even possible to replay certain sections of the game. Golf Adventure doesn't even track any of your best scores, so there isn't any real reason to do so anyway. There is a separate solo challenge mode that keeps track of your best scores, but it seems like a weird decision to not roll this into an endgame for Golf Adventure. Like many sports games, Mario Golf Super Rush's legs come from multiplayer against real humans, whether they be online or locally. When playing locally, up to 4 golfers can jump into standard golf, but only 2 can play at a time in battle golf and speed golf. It should be noted that AI golfers play markedly better outside of Golf Adventure, which makes playing a round of speed golf against the computer much more fun than in Golf Adventure. With 3 radically different styles of play and some seriously inventive courses, Mario Golf Super Rush is a compellingly original sports game. Speed golf and battle golf actively make you adapt to wild different conditions while balancing technique and speediness. The 3-click swing system still feels great, though if you desire an accurate motion-controlled golf game, this isn't it. Golf Adventure curiously lacks a conventional tournament structure or record keeping, making it a tough sell to revisit. Super Rush isn't the best entry in the series, but it is a worthy addition.
Nice birdie. Nice.
Okay.